Hello, everybody. Manlius here, and welcome back to another episode of Stalker 2. And continuing the main mission, the boundary, we have to talk to the man in charge of the Yaniv station. Looks like the main route to Pripyat goes through Yaniv station, which is controlled by the core. I'll try going that way, and if they don't let me through, I'll track down a stalker called Spirit. He might be able to help me. And our quest guide leads us to these two gentlemen.
I'm busy.
What's going on here?
Same old. The monolith keeps moving forward round the clock. They have taken the bridge, but won't stop there.
And we both know how they took the bridge, Brack. Don't even think the loner's gonna distract me from our conversation.
I need to get to Pripyat.
Sure, no problem. Come on in, make yourself at home.
So the entrance is closed.
Sealed tight. We have never allowed anyone in before, and since the signal, it's out of the question.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R sent me.
Cool. Did he pour you one for the road too? Every single bloke here claims to know S.T.A.L.K.E.R, and half of them shared a drink with him too. Next time, be more creative.
I've heard that a guy called Spirit might be able to lend me a hand.
Oh, fuck.
Holy fucking shit, well, would you look at that? Care to offer our guest a discount, Rack? Or should we ask Telegraph to give him a proper tour?
I haven't seen Spirit since the signal. Yeah, we did business together. But you didn't make a fuss about my connections when I brought you 2 boxes of ammo, did ya?
Seems like things are going south here, huh?
We have always been short on manpower. And now, I'll put it this way. I still have enough resources to keep you out of Pripyat, but not enough to push the monolith back.
The Corps can't work with other stalkers?
Working together is acceptable. Breaking our oath is not.
When did the promise to Deggy become my oath? All I did was give Spirit the coordinates I got from the Lesser Zone. I didn't have a clue what that blue falcon from the sphere was up to. And that was before the signal. What does it matter now?
Tell me about Spirit.
He knows his way around. Hooked me up with folks at Garbage and with the IPSF. But I haven't seen him since the monolith returned.
Probably because he figured his business guiding stalkers across the boundary went kaput.
His business, not mine. I didn't know what he was up to.
You have no idea how little I care about this at the moment.
If you want to get to Pripyat, find me that Spirit guy. As you can see, my crew's a little thin, so if you're set on crossing the boundary, you'll need to do a bit of legwork.
You can find a guy who worked with Spirit at the water tower. He might be able to tell you something, if he's not too drunk to talk.
See? It's not that hard to cut to the fucking chase. You've got your lead, Stalker. Dismissed.
Alright. And now we have to talk to the stalker at the top of the water tower.
Next.
I want to see if he sells anything. We can sell him these bloodsucker tentacles, and I should probably get rid of Nestor's PDA. It's a cool little helmet. An operable RAM 2. What is this? Wouldn't be bad to have. I would like to get a silencer on my Dina Pro, but I don't think that would be entirely possible.
If you're too stingy, don't...
Okay. Let's go find this gentleman at the top of the water tower.
1, 2, 3. Urgent transmission from Raider Press. Monolith on horizon. All hands on deck. Or not. You might draw a bad card.
was very interesting and unexpected. And we also heard our friend Richter, who we haven't heard from in quite some time. I'm glad to see he's okay, but not happy that he's found himself at the bottom of the bottle. All right. Little laggy. Let's see. I'd like to not be laggy when I go out there. I don't know why this does this, especially recently. Typically going in and out of a menu or stash helps, but yeah, I don't know.
One, two, three. Urgent transmission from Richter Press. Monolith on the right.
Yeah, I can't. This is the frustrating part about the game, and it makes me just want to not spend any longer in it than I need to. Especially when there's just these inconsistent performance issues. And I don't know if it's because of my hardware, or just the game is unfinished. Just the sad state of things. But we'll continue on. Okay. And I may need to restart the game if. But I would not like to do that. Can we... He doesn't... Didn't we just sell him? No, we sold... Yeah. So every time we load, I've noticed that's when these issues start. So let me restart the game, and hopefully that will in action. And that did help. And I was doing a little bit of research while I was waiting for the game to load, and it looks like it's a known issue. It hasn't happened before. I think it may be connected to FSR, because I am using a 9070 XT now. So potentially that could be it. So let's drive off this attack. Okay, let's try and get them. Up close. Okay, and we did it. Let's see if we can get anything off their bodies. Fence stash. It's not a bad find right there. Nor is that. Don't think we'll find many intact weapons. But if we do, we'll definitely pick them up. Yeah, not a whole lot of intact ones. If we ever go back to Rostock, we can try and sell these broken weapons, but I doubt that we're gonna go back anytime soon. But in case we ever do, we'll keep them in our stash.
Put down your weapon.
Okay, okay. No harm.
There's nothing left for us to do in Pripyat.
Let's talk to them real quick. Sell what we can. So we'll sell those bloodsucker tentacles. Okay, that looks like pretty much everything that we can sell.
If you're...
So 5,000, not too shabby. And what we can do is store the rest of these. Unload. Put down all these. And that was quite the assault. And I'm wondering if our friend Richter is on the water tower. If that's who those two gentlemen were referring to. Okay. Our decoder was helpful previously, so maybe it might be helpful here in the future. Put that down. Can't put anything else down. Oh, I can sell this. And that's 2,000 more for us. Let's talk to Harpy. Repair. And let's be on our way. A lot more enemies over here, but they've been ransacked.
You monolithian son of a bitch!
It's me, Skiff.
Your ugly mug ain't any better. Alright. Come out of here.
We have not seen Richter in such a state before. I wonder what gives.
So, how's our favorite zone legend doing? I'll never understand why the zone loves him more than anybody else. What did he do?
He always comes through, no matter what goes down.
That's it?
What can you tell me about S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
Everything and nothing. Legends, rumors, myths shared around the campfire. S.T.A.L.K.E.R the person and S.T.A.L.K.E.R the legend have had very little in common for a long time. Word is, the legend wants to save the zone. As for what the person wants, well, nobody's got a clue.
What are you doing here, anyway?
I'm having a great time hanging out with my best buddies. Entropy and self-loathing. Same thing as you. Chasing my dreams. It's just too bad I haven't gotten there yet. Silver lining, neither have you.
That's it. It's more than enough. No matter what you do, as long as you keep pushing forward, you'll get to where you want to be. The zone tests people. And those who give up on their dreams, the zone will never love them.
Are you zone expert now, too?
Not at all. But I'm not a quitter either. That's why I came here. I'm looking for Spirit to take me to Pripyat.
What are you hoping to find there? The heart? The heart of Chernobyl? Huh? Is that what S.T.A.L.K.E.'s after?
You've been to Pripyat before. Maybe you can help me get there.
It was a long time ago. I had a deal with S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but now he's gone and Nor doesn't like me very much. The folks I failed to take to their destination, he knew them. So, the deal's off now. The zone's not big on honoring deals these days, huh?
You worked with Spirit. What can you tell me about him?
He was part of the original Spark. The real Spark. Not whatever S.T.A.L.K.E.R had turned it into. And before that, he was a monolithian.
Then he's back with them now.
When the signal hit, he happened to be in a place shielded from the sea effects. He's still himself, miserable as ever.
The heart of Chernobyl? What's that?
An artifact. Whoever finds it can learn to understand the zone and become almost one with it. That's what they say, anyway. S.T.A.L.K.E.R found it once. Now you're after it too, and something tells me you might actually find it. But it should have been me. I have to understand the zone. I have to earn its forgiveness.
Then help us protect it. S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Korshunov couldn't stop me, and they never will.
I trust you, Skiff. But I don't trust S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He's keeping something from us.
We all have our secrets. At least he wants to protect the zone, not take it away or give it a makeover.
There are times when I feel like helping you in Zalicia was the only good call I ever made. It's the only thing I don't regret.
I appreciate that. But I suspect S.T.A.L.K.E.R and Korshunov may not share that sentiment.
Spirit is a bit of a dreamer. He wanted to find a place in the zone to call his own. First in Pripyat, and after the signal, in Limansk. When Spirit and I went our separate ways, he was heading down the tunnel to Limansk. He's probably still out there, looking for a way into the town. You two share something. Both searching for a home, both refusing to give up, no matter what. Good luck, Skiff. And thank you.
Let's go find Spirit. I'm glad that we could pick up Richter out of his little slum he's in. Because he's sure seen better days. Alright, let's continue. And we need to go 1 kilometer this way. And why don't not pick up these 2 stashes on the way as well?
You guys are hysterical. Okay.
What the heck is that? That is amazing. I don't know if running towards it is exactly the smartest thing to do, but I fear we may not have much of a choice in the future. That's incredible to see. And it doesn't seem to be stopping either. Okay, definitely something that we're gonna have to check out. But first, let's try and get into here. Doesn't seem to be a way. Typically there's like a ladder. That extends up. But I'm not seeing anything like that. Which is weird. So let's continue for now. Shall we try and investigate whatever this cyclone is? Maybe we have to go around this way. Why do I keep tripping on barbed wire? Shall we venture in and just see what happens? Why not? Is that a Wilhelm scream?
Take cover. There's an mission coming.
Okay, maybe that might not be the time to explore that area.
Stalkers, take cover. There's an mission coming.
But I do need to find cover, and that may be the only place available to do it. Is that maybe that thing is what's preventing me from stepping in the water?
Stalkers, take cover. There's an mission coming.
Alright. That may be my only reprieve.
Mission underway. Everyone stay put.
Okay, we're just gonna hang out here until that mission is over.
Your mission is over. You can go outside now.
Alright. Let's see if it's safe to exit. this will keep us safe. We'll see. Let's try and get out of this place. Alright. And I think what we'll do is we'll come back to that another time. But let's explore here a little bit. And what is this? Did we pick that up? We did, and it is a spring, which we already have. But I want to know what's going on here. Okay, this is quite interesting. Some medical supplies strewn out. Not much else. Okay. Let's continue with the main mission. This area is not for the faint of heart, that is for sure. Enemies scattered everywhere, dangerous anomalies, cyclones, railway cars mushed together by some supernatural force. Definitely not friendly to stalkers the farther in we go, and I can't imagine that Pripyat is going to be any more welcoming. Nice. So it's a stalker group that we were saving. Okay. And like stalkers, they're gonna try and collect all they can off of these guys first. So let's see if we can't beat them to the punch. And we found Buffalo's PDA, a PDA belonging to a dead Sparker, found near the checkpoint at the bridge of the Red Forest. Contains information about a mission given by Ozerski. Ozerski's chat with the Sparker. Ozerski, we have been picking up an odd signal coming from Limansk lately. Time to figure out what's going on there. Head to the coordinates, find some high ground, and record whatever you hear. I have filed the request for equipment with the warehouse. It will be ready for pickup when you need it. Okay, but no mission given. Quite terrifying indeed. And silence. Interesting. Okay, always good to find yellow durability weapons. We have a PDA here. Stalker's thoughts about what exactly? About the road to Limansk. Come on, it's gonna be okay. By the look of it, it's not that hard to get there. A couple of jumps, pull yourself up the ledge, and that's it. Just gotta avoid falling in the water. That's all. Okay. Not bad finds so far.
Thanks for helping us with those critters. I said thank you, but hit the road already.
Will you tell me what happened here?
The zone happened, in all its fucking glory. We went into the tunnels, thought we'd find a way through. Nope. Nothing but rubble and mutants. So we turned back, and the monolithians came out of nowhere. Those bitches tracked us like fucking bloodhounds.
What kind of tunnel is this?
The road to Limansk, or so we thought. But it's a dead end too. I guess Nor himself ordered to collapse it. Fucking glory hound.
I'm looking for Spirit. Do you know him?
Where did you even... Oh, well, I guess it's no time for secrets now. He hired us to guide him to Limansk. But now it seems we can only guide him to the other side. So you're free to go. There's nothing to see here.
I just need to talk to him. Maybe I can help.
I don't think you can. It's too late. If you make it worse, you're dead, man. I'll see to it. Open up! He wants to talk to Spirit!
Why this secrecy, I wonder? Just an abundance of caution? A couple lights in here wouldn't hurt, guys. So you have some visitors from the Snorks.
Those mutants are tricky, eh? One distracts you, while another one flanks you out. Almost like humans. There's about to be one less human in the equation. So, whatever, I guess. At least I'll meet my end in the presence of a true stalker. Could be worse.
How do you know who I am?
I don't have a fucking clue. but I can sure as hell see who you've been hanging out with. You can always spot a lone stalker. Now spill it. Why won't you let me die in peace?
Who wounded you?
Not wounded. Killed. One of those guys you put down up front. I guess I could have thanked you for avenging me. But I tell you what, vengeance might bring peace to the dead, but it ain't no fucking comfort to the dying.
Why won't your men help you?
Because they can't save me. I hired them to help me get to Limansk. But, as you can see, there's no way to get to Limansk from here. So they're stuck here with me until I snuff it. Honest folk. Good stalkers. Not many left in the zone these days.
I need to get to Pripyat. I know you've been taking stalkers around Yaniv.
You think I was doing it for money? Hell, I barely covered my expenses. Dektirov is an idiot. You can't take away someone's dream, you know? It's like the seaside you never visited. Always sunny, always peaceful. Or at least it used to be. Until the monolith showed up. I have no idea why you need to get to Pripyat, Stalker. My secrets will die with me.
How did you make it through the signal?
A spark bunker. Not the spark that's out there right now. The original one. My spark. It was shielded against any Psi effects. Ozerski really outdid himself there. I wonder what's become of him. I hope he's doing okay.
What were you doing here?
What? Victor didn't fill you in? Give me that look. Who else could have told you how to track me down? I don't know anything but the zone. When the monolith went silent, I started looking to fit in here somehow. Find a place of my own. A home. As weird as it might sound. When the monolith came back, there was nothing left for me in Pripyat. I figured maybe I'd get luckier in Limansk. But no matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't get there.
Secrets never really die. No matter how deep we bury them. S.T.A.L.K.E.R taught me that much.
You know him? S.T.A.L.K.E.R? No way. Yes. Telling the truth. I could see it in your eyes. Oh, wow. I never thought I'd have the chance to help S.T.A.L.K.E.R himself. Hold on. There. These are the coordinates to a bunker where I left a scanner. It's been tweaked by a digger from garbage. Diode, I think. Unlike the regular scanners, this one disables anomalies. The instructions are in the bunker, too. You're sharp. You'll figure it out. Tell S.T.A.L.K.E.R I said hi. Okay? I had two dreams. Find a home in the zone and meet S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Neither came true.
You found your way into Pripyat, and you'll get to Limansk too. I'm sure you'll find your place there.
Now I can tell you're ruling with S.T.A.L.K.E.R. They say he's a bad liar too. Thanks for finding me, Stalker. And for the advice too. Good hunting.
Thank you.
Okay, so you're given a key card, Spirit's bunker key card, and the coordinates to his bunker as well. I wonder what's further down here. The missing person stash. Oh, that's where we were trying to find earlier. That we couldn't. Nothing here, it looks like. Not even in the back of that little BTR.
Well, Pripyat, Lumansk. Well,
Okay.
What you want? So long.
Don't worry. Speak.
All right. Well, let's head over there and see what we find. How close are we? Just want to make sure we're not going to hit any walls. Okay. I think we'll be okay. Let's stay on top. We're almost there. Let's go ahead and refill our hunger. No, don't want to drop anything. Was that? Oh, from all the way out here? It activated? Interesting. Okay. Who's in here? Oh. Was not expecting company. Definitely was not expecting company. All right. Sorry, boys. Don't know quite exactly what you were doing here, but probably a good thing put a stop to it. Damn, they were armed up to the gills with these heavy weapons. Okay. There's a stash. And what is that? Is that an exosuit? How do I get in there? Okay, some medicinal supplies, which are always good to have. Perhaps I have to activate the power? Oh, here we go. Look at this, the diamond exoskeleton. And Ozerski's PDA. Private conversation about Dahlin. Ozerski. Dahlin, can you believe it, Dahlin? He's never set foot in the zone. He's only seen field work from his cushy penthouse. Herman. Well, that might work in our favor, right? Sounds like he won't be sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. And with his connections, we might get some serious funding. Ozerski. I came to the zone to push the boundaries of science, not to push pencils. And now they want me to take orders from some kid? No way in hell. I'm out. What else do we have? Okay. That. There's a modified scanner for us to take here as well. List of people crossing the boundary. Group 1, Danya Baila and Sonia Marie. Crossed without problems. Group 2, Roma Winger and Bowden Hook. I took them through and they refused to pay, only up front from now on. Group 3, Ivana's Mountain. Sonia Marine sent him my way. Everything's fine. Group 4, Vitya Copper, Lavoya Lout, and Vitya Brash. Lout couldn't keep up and ended up a crispy critter in the anomaly. Why'd he even tag along if he was in such shitty shape? Oof. Fly and Richie. Richie got cold feet about crossing the boundary. I still got paid for both.
Got your scanner thing tweaked. You can turn anomalous fields off now. Not all of them, so don't get too excited, or I'd be richer than McClure by now. Should do the trick for your offloading terminal tunnel. Pretty easy to use. Put the scanner next to a stable anomaly, smash the button, get going. Don't drag your feet. The anomalies are gonna stay off for freaking ever. Throw in a couple of bolts, too. Better safe than sorry.
And we could exchange the scanner for a permit, it says, or use it ourselves. I think we may just use it ourselves. But we did find was a photo with some members of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Scientific Research and Investigation Group. Topal, Spirit, Snake, and Mace. Spark is no more. Those who claim to be them are now just fakes. The original founders of Spark were killed off by the war. If it wasn't for Marshall, I wouldn't be here either. Okay, so we have a scanner. That we can get through the tunnel with. But we also found that diamond exosuit. And that's really good. And it is rather cheap, or light as well, I should say, with 5 artifact things. And I'll be honest, I think this may become our new suit, because the radiation protection is much more significant, as is the physical protection, and the ability to have that plus 18 kilograms of max weight is also really good. Lacking in some of the other protections, but I'm sure if we upgrade it, it could become a staple within our game. So let's put on all the other things, and we can hold up to 109. Wow. Really good. We are a little slow, and we can't sprint though. We potentially have some...
My knees are killing me. Guess it's gonna rain. Either that, or there's an emission
Who is
coming.
this?
Talk to our boss.
Hey, Dennis. Alright. I think... we're gonna go back to Yaniv Station. Refit. I would like to sprint there, so I'm gonna put our circus suit back on. Okay. And we'll probably end the episode there. But let's get there first, and let's look at some of the upgrades we can make for the diamond exoskeleton together. And that tunnel, I believe, was where the cyclone was. So it might be a bit challenging, but at least we know that the scanner will be in good hands with us and not this Nor fellow. Because we don't know who Nor is, or at least I don't remember meeting a Nor. Okay. Let's sell some stuff.
If I were...
And we don't need this either. Okay. That looks good. Let's go here. Let's put this down, equip that. So here also begs the question. Should I look at other artifacts? Because that's a lot of weight. I could do things like this, but that gives me radiation. And I already have a little bit. Let's see. Thermal protection. Let's do this. Let's upgrade first. Okay, I can put that suppressor on there for some C protection. Physical protection, wear resistance. We're gonna get that. I don't know if I want to spend the money on these, because what I have to think about as well is the more that I upgrade, the more it costs to repair. Okay, now we have the ability to sprint. A container. Gives me just more C protection and radiation protection. What else do we have? Chemical protection, thermal protection, both. I could almost fully upgrade this, to be honest. Don't really need that. This will protect me from the radiation of artifacts. This will give me more radiation protection. I don't really... Chemical protection, thermal protection. We could almost upgrade this the whole way. That's more radio protection. I think we're good there. Let's repair that. Repair that.
Let's see.
Let's get rid of this. And I think we're good. Okay, so we'll stop there. And when we can come back, we're going to go to this tunnel and get through with the end scanner. I think that'll be a much more exciting way to do business rather than the traditional route. So, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you next time.